Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So, last time we made our way into the southern swamp and through the Deku Palace. Today we are going to unlock the game's first dungeon. However, we're not going to start it, and hopefully we'll be starting it next time. I'm not entirely sure, because there is a lot of stuff I want to do before then. I do want to get these dragonflies aggroed onto me, because what you want to do is get them above your little flower and kill them, because they'll try to knock you out of the sky. Because we need to go around on the flowers here, and I'll just move around. Let's get him to come down here. Is he above me? I can't tell. Now he is. So that will be nice and helpful for us. We'll be coming back to that right there pretty soon. After the dungeon, it's easier to do with the dungeon's items, so I'm going to save it for then. But we are going to go talk to Gabora over there, as he is somehow here in Termina. So let's go over this way. If you are playing the 3DS version, he will show up at the start of the Southern Swamp instead of right here to teach you this song, but we're playing the Nintendo 64 version, so. Hoot, this is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct? What business might you have in this poison swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better that you hurry back to town. This swamp you are in has lost its guardian deity, but it was destined to fade anyway. Hoot, and that destiny is not solely limited to this swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. Before coming here, you had not seen any of the stone statues that bear close resemblance to me. I've placed those throughout the land to aid the one with the power to change the destiny of this land, wherever he may appear. If you have left proof of our encounter on any of those stone statues, then the song carved at my feet will certainly be of some assistance. Remember it well and play it wherever the need arises. From the first time you play the song, we shall become eternal friends, transcending time and place. Notes are carved into the stone. There we go, the Song of Soaring. I think this is the 4th song we've learned, right? This melody swoops you up and sends you soaring to a stone bird statue in an instant. Alright, now that we have done that, we can make our way into Woodfall itself. There's going to be one more owl statue that we can unlock within the swamp here, which is why we're going to do this right now, instead of going back to Clocktown at this point. Our goal is to be back in Clocktown by midnight, as there's something at midnight we're going to need to do. The one thing I want to point out is off to the left here, you can get a chest. I think this is just a blue rupee, so it's not that useful. We are going to cycle around to that chest, though. Oh, it's a red rupee. My bad. But, yeah. Woodfall itself is pretty short. It's just this big circle here. So we just need to go around it. But we have a new enemy here. We have none other than Hiploops. They're hot-headed and charge at you if you look them in the eye. So what we're going to do is pull out our snot bubble, walk up to him, and spit in his face. Do it twice to kill him. That is it. Very simple enemy. But they will knock you around on these platforms if you're not careful. So I recommend just staying as a Deku Scrub when traversing this area, because there's all the poison water and you can fall in down there and whatnot. So much like this. But if you do run out of hops, you'll just get sent back to the last platform you were standing on. It's pretty simple. It's not too much of a punishment, so not much to worry about. But we'll just keep on going along here. We can take out this Deku Scrub. And that's where we need to get to. That's where the owl statue is going to be. But I am going to go on ahead and get all the way to the chest. So we could go on ahead and open up the temple. I think I'm going to do that once we come back here to, you know, actually open it up. But you just play the Sonata of Awakening as a Deku Scrub on this and you'll be fine. You can pick up a fairy right here if you want to, which I guess I will do for now. And we're going to go on ahead and become a Deku Scrub to go to the chest. That cave right there, that is going to be a great fairy. It's going to be the one for this dungeon. Please tell me I'm gonna make this. I don't think so. No. I mentioned how you're gonna have to collect stray fairies within the dungeons, and they'll each correspond to a great fairy. That is something that we'll obviously be worrying about after the dungeon. Just don't forget to do it, because if you forget to do it and you reset time, then you have to go back into the dungeon and get the stray fairies. I've made the mistake a couple of times. Let's see if I... Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Time to land right back on this. And uh-oh, I was trying to look at where the recording timer was at, and oh my god. Oh, I just went through the floor. Okay, cool. Come on, let me... There we go. Yeah, these platforms look farther apart than they are, but don't worry, it's pretty easy to make it across. Just gotta avoid those Deku nuts. But that chest over there is what we're after, so we're really gonna make sure we get to it. Going ahead and... Oh, I thought that was gonna like somehow reset my timer. It's kind of amazing that he actually managed to hit me there, though. Yeah, if you want to, you can go ahead and just drop a Deku Nut onto his face and... What? This is going so terribly. I've never had this bad of a time trying to get through this area. We're gonna try dropping a Deku Nut on his face again. Yeah, get wrecked, loser. Stupid Deku scrubs. Okay. So, opening this chest up is going to net us piece of heart number 11, right? Yeah, okay. Next, we are going to be using the Song of Soaring. And I'm hoping this works. So, I was originally going to get this heart piece in the long play. If you go back and watch that, at the point that I go to Woodfall Temple, I actually... have an odd cut, and it's because I tried to get this heart piece and it didn't work for some reason. We should be able to get this heart piece by all means. As long as you have not completed the dungeon, you should be able to get this one. I'm hoping it works. If not, I will come back later once I've figured out how to get it to work. But what we're going to do is warp over to the Southern Swamp owl statue, and we're going to come out here, and we are going to knock down Tingle. There we go. And talk to him. And take a picture of him. Well, actually, we're not going to talk to him. We're just going to take the picture. Because for the photo contest, you can win it by either taking a picture of Tingle or the Deku King. And we're going to win it by taking a picture of Tingle, in this case. So we should be able to get the grand prize for doing this. If it doesn't work, I honestly don't know why it's not working. So I'll have to figure that out on some other cycle. But this should be our 12th piece of heart. If we go in here and talk to him. Why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? Well, that's my son. Okay, now it works. Okay. As it should. Yeesh, he's still doing that sort of thing? Ugh, how humiliating. This guy. He's my son. As old as he is, he's still doing some pretty silly stuff. I guess I spoiled him too much when I was raising him, but he really is a kind-hearted boy. Well, thank you for going to all that trouble. This is just a small token of my gratitude. There we go, piece of heart number 12. Already assembling our 6th heart container. But could you tell my son something for me? Could you, please ask him not to go outside in that outfit anymore? Dang. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff we can do in Clocktown at this point. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna warp over there. I think what I'll have to do is sit around for a few minutes. We've honestly got more spare time than I expected to. Because we need it to be midnight. What I am going to do in this case is play the inverted Song of Time, which I believe is this. Yeah. And return the flow of time to normal, since we need to get to midnight. We are going to be collecting 3 more masks today, and another heart piece. I could honestly probably do 2 more heart pieces, but I'm not going to. I don't think. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the laundry pool, and we're going to talk to a guy. We're going to talk to... You can hear it? Goodoo Goodoo. They said I was much too loud when I practiced my room. They got mad. Now I'm sad. I'll just think about the past to keep my mind off the bad. Ah, yes, I'll do that. Dear guest, long ago, I was in an animal troop with dogs and donkeys and such. Why could a man join? That's because a man is an animal too, my boy. They were all great. But there was one thing I didn't like about it. Why was the dog the leader? Was it because something was wrong with me, sir? Oh, that dog was an amazing leader. He always had a stellar troop, no matter what animals he had to work with. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask. I stole it. I wanted it because it was the leader's mask, but I no longer need it. I'll give it to my guest. And there we go, the Bremen Mask. We'll be using this to parade around tiny young animals. The leader was a good instructor. His members matured quickly and they become adults in an instant. Gudu Gudu, the traveling musician, was added to your notebook, and we have listened to his confession. So that is the main thing we can do with him. Since I've got all the time in the world to kill, it feels like, I think what I'm going to do is start this quest now. So throughout Termina Field, there's going to be a couple of grottos. I believe one of them is over this way. And you need to play the Sonata of Awakening at all of them to get a heart piece. I'm trying to remember where the... Like, each compass direction will have one of these grottos. I'm trying to remember where the one to the south is at. I want to say this is it. Yes. So there's going to be all these Sheikah stones. Watch out for the Skulltula. I got hit anyway, but... go up to it and play the Sonata of Awakening. I believe this is it, yeah. And it should turn green once we do this. Yeah. So, like I said, there's 4 holes throughout Termina Field, and we want to play at all of them. So we're going to do that. I think I can get this done before midnight. So I'm going to try my best to do so. The next one, we'll go for the west side, over by Great Bay. I want to say it's up here on the top portion, before you have to drop down. Could be completely wrong, but... No, I think it's just in the corner over here next to these fountains. I've always really liked these fountains. I don't know why. I can't really explain it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just under this rock, so we are going to need the bomb bag. Bombs. We'll go ahead and open it up. And drop inside. Yeah, okay. So this is our next one. It doesn't matter what order you do these in, you just have to do all 4. So, bonk, 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 bonk. It's this is honestly one of the hard pieces I'm not as fond of in this game. I usually just kind of skip it because I'm like, eh, whatever. It's not that interesting, but we're gonna do it. It's not too bad. It's getting fairly close to 11 o'clock. Once it's like 11:30, I think is when I'm going to warp. Which I think I have enough time to do one more grotto, which is right here. Well, actually, we're right next to North Clocktown, so this is kind of perfect. So we're gonna drop on inside, play the Sonata of Awakening real fast. Oh, not the button I wanted to hit. I always want to have the Ocarina of Time up on the D-pad, because I did in well, Ocarina of Time. So it's weird because you can't change it on the recomp, at least as of right now. That is one feature I think Two Ship 2 Harkinian has over the recomp for right now, is just the custom D-pad items. So we still have one more compass direction to go do, but I want to do this now, because midnight on the first day, we can find this guy over here, which we're going to mess with him. We'll go ahead and take off our mask. I'm not doing anything suspicious, really. So, basically, at midnight, there's going to be an old lady that comes through here, and we need to rescue her. This will get us a mask, and it will also allow us to buy the big bomb bag on day 2. Considering you can't get it till day 2, that is why I bought the regular bomb bag. But if you're playing normally, I honestly just recommend skipping over the bomb bag and doing this and then getting the big one. But come on, buddy. Stop. Thief. Give the old lady her luggage back. So yes, go chase the guy around. You just have to hit him with your sword one time to stop the event, and just watch him prance around like the goofball he is. He's not very fast, but believe it or not, this is not his only event within the game. He's much more crucial than you might expect originally. But the event usually wraps up around 1 a.m. And thank you, since he didn't take off with them, I can finally stock bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you, it's a dangerous mask, but maybe you could use it to throw your own festival fireworks show. And there we go, the blast mask. Wear it with C buttons, press B to blow up. Old lady from the bomb shop was added to our notebook. Very cool. At this point, no more time-sensitive events, so play the inverted Song of Time to, well, keep some of our precious time. At this point, I believe it's after midnight, it might be 1 a.m., but in North Termina Field is going to be another mask that we can get. This will be mask number 5. So we are going to head out here and get it. I know we can get it right now, so we're at least going to grab it. Since, you know, that event wraps up at 1 o'clock anyway. You'll see this guy dancing over here. We're just gonna jump down here. And this is right above where we fought those Dodongos, so this could be a good time to do that if you haven't done it already. I am no longer part of the living, my sadness to the moon. I haven't left my dance to the world. I am filled with regret. Translation, I am disappointed. Oh moon, I have died. Oh, I planned to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had taught my new dance to someone. The spirit dancer Kamaro was added to your notebook. So, he has regrets. Let's heal them. Play the Song of Healing. I guess this is the first time we're really getting to put it to use ourselves and ease someone else's regrets. Spread my dance across the world, train its followers. Translation, I have taught it to you, now make it into a popular dance craze. There we go, Kamaro's mask. We can use it to dance. It has one use. I'm counting on you. And the dancer's successor was added to your notebook. So, quite a few masks in this game do not have very many uses. However, I just don't have a problem with it personally. I think the quest themselves to get the mask and the mask being their own reward is honestly far more than enough when the quests themselves are so much fun and the characters have so much life put into them that I've never really had a problem with the rewards of the quest. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the Sonata of Awakening heart piece. The final grotto is over here in East Termina Field. I want to say it's down below here, but it is probably up here, if I'm being honest. I think it's in the corner. Pretty close to the grotto where we bought the heart piece from the Deco Merchant, but I think it's just back here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So we'll go ahead and play the Sonata of Awakening. And there you go, there is piece of heart number 13. So we're already 25% done with all the heart pieces in the game, and we're gonna go ahead and get piece of heart number 14 today, before we end off, which, oh no, this is East Clocktown, we need to go to West Clocktown. But, it's not too long of a walk, so we're just gonna make it the walk over there. Yeah, and we can, as you can see, we can get a whole lot of stuff done before even going to the first dungeon, so it's a lot of side quests and stuff in this game, but I love it. I think it's really enjoyable. I want to go in from this side, because that will be ever so slightly faster. And go on ahead and get out the Kamaro's mask. Yeah, we'll do that. And just start dancing in front of these girls. Love how it focuses on the guard, because he's just like, what are they doing over there? Thank you for teaching us those steps. You are a master. There you go, Piece of Heart number 14. So, awesome, and while we are here, that one wraps up the Kamaro's quest entirely, I do believe. We check the Bomber's notebook. As you can see, there's the Rosa Sisters, we have the Happiness Stamp, same with Kamaro, and Gudu Gudu, so we'll go on ahead and also deposit all of our rupees, because we don't really need them for the dungeon, and we'll probably build up plenty, so I'm gonna go on ahead and put all these in the bank so that we don't waste a ton. There we go. Okay. And I think that with that, I am going to end this video here as we warp to Woodfall, because we are going to do at least part of the dungeon next time. I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing, but yeah, I'm going to end this part here, and I will see you guys next time for our first dungeon. Bye-bye.